Hi guys, so I know I haven't made a video in a while. You know, life just happens, school happens. I'm currently in second semester of my master's degree at Roosevelt University doing clinical counseling psychology. So that's kind of where my life has ended up right now, but I guess I should just update a little bit, you know? I had a really sad experience recently, which maybe a lot of you can connect with. Sorry, I look kind of like a homeless person. I haven't really showered in 3 days. I know it's gross. Don't judge me. But, as you've seen in my previous videos, or maybe one, I think just one, the Harry Potter Christmas cat, I had two cats. One, Toby, the black one, and the other one is Silver. And the silver one's name is Roscoe. And on January 9th, he passed away from FIP. So, it's kind of hard to talk about because he was just so funny. He was my world. My other cat, Toby. Hi, Toby. Say hi. Way over there. Um, some of these types of things leave you speechless. Death is really hard to grasp, and I know that in another one of my videos, a long time ago, it'll be 10 years this year on April 16th that my mom passed away. And I know this is kind of weird to say, but the pain of losing my cat was just far more tremendous than the pain I felt when my mom died. And I kept trying to go over and over in my head, and I thought, you know what? I think that animals, they provide this love that is like, it truly is the definition of unconditional, where it's no matter what you do, as long as you're not like abusing the animal, as long as you are giving them love, they're not sitting there thinking bad thoughts of you, cognitive ways they can hurt you or seek revenge on you or be jealous of you or any kind of sinful thing. I mean, you could live in a cardboard box with them and they would just love you. And I think that's what my attachment with animals, especially cats, is. And yeah, he died. He died from complications. I don't know if you've ever heard of FIP, but it's feline infectious peritonitis, and it comes from exposure to the coronavirus, feline coronavirus, FCOV. That if a lot of cats live with it, but if a cat maybe has a bad immune system, or it's really young or really old, they can't produce the antibodies, and the virus ends up attaching itself to the white blood cells and then carries itself throughout the body pretty rapidly. It's hard to detect. There is no serious vaccine, and there's no cure, and it's 100% lethal, and the cat deteriorates very quickly. So we don't really exactly know where he got it from. It could have been from him being outside. It could have been we have a lot of feral and stray cats that roam around. So he could have maybe, it comes from contact of saliva or feces if it's consumed by the cat who gets the disease. And so one cat could be fine and just have the coronavirus inside them, but their body was able to fight against it. And some cats, can live an entire life and be completely fine. For example, I got my cat Toby tested after Roscoe died, and he has, they were able to test and prove that he was exposed to the coronavirus. But he's doing okay. He's no different. So Roscoe was just unlucky, and he was only 6.5 years old and was the funniest cat in the whole world. And I mean, he really was. He was just one of a kind. And hopefully one day I will upload a film project that I did back when I went to school at STLCC, and we had to do, just a video, random video, and I chose to do like a cat diary exposed of my cat Roscoe, and he was like a little actor. I mean, it's hysterical. I really do have to upload it. But anyways, so because of that, it's just made me have a completely different perspective on life. Like, really, truly. Like, I always thought that there's a fix for everything. I always thought that there's a cure for everything. You think that things can't touch you. You think that it's always somebody else who gets in a car accident, or it's somebody else who gets cancer. And then it hits you, and you realize you're no different, you're no more special than the next. And it teaches you to really, really focus and zone in on cherishing what you have. And I know people like say that all the time. I know that it's a common theme throughout humanity where, you know, we inspire people with our stories, but I feel like a lot of the times many of us look at these experiences from other people through a kind of like a lens that it's not going to happen to me. And until it does, it pushes you into a new direction. And what I mean by that is, even though every single day I practically cry and just sob and wish for him back, I know that it's going to change my life, because I have a dream of finishing my master's, getting my licensure as a clinical counselor, and I've always wanted to work with animals as well. And so I've always dreamed of having property with lots of horses and cats and a farm and all the good stuff. And I know without a doubt, 100%. And the sad part is I always promised Roscoe, we live kind of in a small house right now, and he would always look out the window, and I would always promise him it's not going to be like this. There's not very many windows. And I always felt so bad because, they're indoor cats, and so I felt bad, and that's why I let him versus Toby, because Toby has other health issues, but Roscoe always seemed so invincible. And I thought he was going to live forever, and so I was just like, sure, and I bought him this whistle collar where you can track the location. It wasn't cheap. It's like over $100. And then like a $12 monthly fee. It's pretty cool, and it can attach to your phone, like if you have a dog or a cat that you want to keep track of, so that it doesn't get lost or stolen. It's just attaches to the collar, and then you can track it from your phone. And so I let him go off, and it might have been the cause of his death, but at the same time, I keep going over and over in my head, like bargaining and, some of the stages of grief. Everybody goes through it differently. You don't have to go through each one of them, but I definitely keep going over like the guilt, like it's my fault. And physically, in physical form, it very well may have. I'm the one who didn't keep him inside and keep him safe, but I did it with the best intentions that I've had to learn to forgive myself. And it's still very hard, and I miss him very much, and it's very difficult to talk about. It's been well over a month that I'm, finally able to just kind of address it without crying. And so I don't know. I don't know if this video will reach any people, or if they'll suddenly just take the time to really think about their lives and appreciate what they do have, because I promise you, one day something will happen to you, and I pray that I can't pray that it won't, because we all have things in our life that influence us and motivate us to finally do things. And so just appreciate the now. Everybody says it, but then now I get it. And so kiss your family and kiss your kids and kiss your dog and kiss your cat and kiss your pig, whoever, and just appreciate the moments that you have, for real. And so because of this experience, I've really considered also using my education to both help and heal people as well as animals. And in the process, I was thinking, hopefully one day I can get property and maybe set up a horse therapy business or just an animal therapy business, because like I said earlier, animals really do help people like connect with something. Sometimes we don't trust humans. Sometimes, you know, maybe we grew up in a bad childhood or grew up in foster homes or grew up with untrustworthy people or abusive domestic violence relationships, whatever it is, toxic relationships. Sometimes, and more than often, we don't trust people. And there's this connection that you can get with an animal where you know it won't hurt you. And I'm not talking in physical form of like I don't know, like a bear or a freaking lion where its instincts are to kill you because you are prey. But like innocent animals, like trained horses, cats and dogs that have been nurtured by humans since an early age. And yeah, so I think that I want to do that, and I just wanted to share it with you. And this is just a personal experience. And then ironically also, I found out this morning that in several of my videos in the past, our family dog Lucy, she passed away this morning at age 13 or 14. We're not entirely sure, because she wandered on our doorstep 11 years ago. And yeah, so it's just dealing with a lot of grief right now, and we all handle it in different ways, but everybody kept telling me it's going to get better, it's going to get better, and I could not believe them. I even up to not even a week ago, I still couldn't believe them. But it does. Each day gets a little warmer and a little less, I feel less stress about it. I mean, it's still stressful because it's a loss of a family member. But anyways, to keep this video short, because I don't want to go on and on and on, I just want to send out my prayers and send out my love to anybody that's watching, and that I hope that you hug and kiss and thank whoever it is in your life that you love so very much, and get a good night's sleep and think about your future and just keep going. Just keep on keeping on. Alright, well, that's kind of the update right now. I don't know when the next time I'm going to make another video, but I just figured I enjoyed making videos when I was younger, and I wasn't always the smartest. I did a couple dumb things for sure, but I mean, as teenagers, isn't that kind of a rite of passage? But now that I'm older, I'm going to be 28 in April, I think I can use YouTube as a tool for me to talk it out and maybe help others. And I know my video is not as fancy as many that you see on YouTube, and I think that's okay. I think that I don't need a big spotlight with my makeup done and me looking perfect and saying the correct words with jump cuts. Toby. Oh, outdoor kitty is out there. So I gotta go. I still feed some of the stray cats. There's this one that I've been taking care of for a couple years, so. But anyways, okay! And Toby lets me know by knocking on the window. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to use this kind of as a tool for me for whenever I want, and it's not going to be glamorous, like I said, but it's still maybe informational. And if you want to watch, you can. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to. If you have questions or comments, or, you know, I do, like I said, I have a degree in psychology, a bachelor's, and I'm working on finishing my master's. And so I do have a little insight on a lot of things, a lot of perspectives. And if, like I said, you have any questions, or if you're going through grief or whatever it is that you're going through, Toby. Yeah, I love you, Toby. Gotta practice what I preach. Can't be annoyed. I actually love that he does that, because then I know that the outdoor kitties are out there. Just let me know, comment below, and maybe I will put more effort into these and not show up unshowered watching old reruns of Grey's Anatomy in my room like a hobo. But also I wanted to share with you, we did get a new kitten like a week ago, and his name is Shiloh, and I did want another silver cat because I think that Russian blues are just, ugh, they're one of a kind. They're such charmers, and they're funny, and you know, we all have a favorite breed of dog, so I have a favorite breed of cat, and this is him. Say hi, Shiloh. He's got big ears. We almost named him Yoda. But he's a sweetie, and he likes to lick your hand. And so we've been being very safe with him and Toby, and I've just been praying on it and hoping that everything runs smoothly, and that Shiloh can bring us happiness. He's not a replacement, but he definitely is somebody, a new family member that I hope will grow old with us. And yeah, Cat's at work right now. So, but yeah, alright. Well, I will talk to you guys later, and comment below, like, subscribe, all the things that they say. So, okay, I'm stalling. Bye.